That's all both
Great.
cards.
I have restarted it. So. He's a pup. I don't know. I mean,
Well, as an ops, it's safe, right? But
yeah. I mean, Ruin wants to opt.
what's M
Yeah.
Observer? Alright.
I
think he's trolling.
would make sure to upload those as different videos too, if you can like split it into two. Because people do not watch if you have too many replays in one video. I know that from experience. Like I have streams of like 8 games or whatever. Some of them are really good, but like they just don't get seen.
It's black.
Yeah, they're more like Iroh. Do
Yeah,
that big, shiny thumbnails.
He doesn't even play.
He does play a lot, but like recently he's just been watching. I don't know. I bet you Iroh like can't play right now, like computer issues or something. So he's just been casting pre-made replays to keep up with the 2 videos per day.
I think
But-
that was referring to Blue. I don't know, man. I wouldn't put Blue Dong or Lucian. We just okay. He stops.
I really think if they were Kerrigan last game, they would have won that game though.
I agree.
Like just Primal Roar and like Fungal and yeah.
I really think just the biggest mistake was not addressing the Stukov ecos. He carried that game because he had enough Noctos and eco to just keep making units in front of the Spirit Tower.
Yep.
It was just too much. The moment that base broke, if the Stukov didn't have any ecos on those other spots, it would have been pretty useless.
Yeah, without the charges, not a lot you can do there.
I'm sad we didn't see like that massive air army traveling together, like level 9 Prophet, level 9 Selendis, with like a level 10 and level 11 Nomad. Like you would not be able to kill that. Like there'd just be too many PDDs, too much damage.
Well,
like turrets.
In a pre-made against Sam, we did something like that where we had a Selendis, a Nomad, a Prophet, and a Scion left. So we just lost our base and our eco, so we just ran
and
mid.
you all went mid.
Yeah,
and
we
basically
just killed the Kerrigan. It was great.
But you guys still have the replay?
Yeah, we
Has
have.
everyone uploaded it?
Someone's uploaded it.
I think that could be a really interesting one.
I remember I was scientist and I all in for the base, so I had like 150 minutes trying to restart.
That was a great replay. I think Sam was pretty mad after because I caught him with a Scion Inspiration Aura, zapped him once as he was TPing.
Oh yeah, so much movement speed that you can get through that. A lot of people don't go the Inspiration Aura though. Maybe like last spell for that movement speed. Yeah, I know you don't.
It's the last one I max. I just don't think it has a lot of utility when you're holding a base.
Well, I think the attack speed alone was it.
I mean,
okay, let's imagine the hypothetical point that you don't get maxed out like you usually do.
Mm-hmm.
What if then? If you have like 2 damage maybe in a late game base.
Even then, like the storm, like if you're like level 10, a lot of my points are gonna be in Storm and Life Sacrifice. I can't quite imagine myself getting a lot of inspiration. I could try it though. I just don't think I've given it a try.
I was thinking we were talking about Magellan this whole time.
Oh no, we're talking about
like I just heard Inspiration Aura.
Magellan too. People appear are not making Magellan anymore, I feel. I don't know why.
I think it's super good, but it's fun to just give your teammates a ton of levels.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should be making it, and you should be doing the Inspiration Aura and the anti-armor.
Oh no, my screen's back.
I think you just have to change who you're watching.
Yeah, change again. I think I've seen it fix itself during the game. Interesting enough. Okay, they're reducing the rocks again.
It's probably for the best, yeah.
Alright, seems to
basing spots. I'm not seeing any so far.
Oh, bottom left compared to last game looks absolutely like a, I don't know. Coals and cheese.
Could be a great eco spot for a cloud.
Yeah.
For moving ascending cloud.
No, imagine like a super sim Prophet eco, like just
with the 4 walls.
Yeah, 4 walls on each kilogram. That whole space for survivors, that'd be crazy. Because no one's gonna patrol that. Like, there's only like that one high ground corner spot that you could be eco on.
I might patrol it, but I don't think I would ever look. You know?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. You could just hide around the patrols.
I
don't know, top left.
Ooh.
It's really open, the ramp again. I mean, the rocks below on the high ground there are fairly good, but they don't really help the base all too much.
I think Broken Arm looks somewhat decent, but like that's such a small base. I think that's more of a pub base. When I say pub base, I mean like it's a smaller base, good for pubs, because there's only like 2 or 3 people joining the pub base.
I know.
Whereas in Premade, more people are going to join, so you want a bigger space. Also below Broken Arm, that low ground is pretty nice. And you could start on the high ground, move to the low ground.
Yeah, maybe do some play around that.
Do you remember Kashmir?
Yes.
He would always do shots like that. Like I would base on the low ground, he would base on the high ground. Like we were both like Helios or something. Like
Those are pretty
Oh, yeah,
hard
I
to
know.
deal with.
He
yeah.
really got me into it. He was a really good player too. I remember he was doing stuff. Okay, at the time I didn't even consider, like doing nonsensical things, like, or I guess pretty obvious things now, but just going the extra mile to micro your annihilators and whatnot with your cloud or with your moon up and down
Yeah.
ramps to wherever Kerrigan is. Those little things that really set him aside from other players.
Yeah.
Like-
I think sorry.
I was gonna say like getting +2 damage with Spirit.
Yeah.
I was just gonna meme.
So I think the basing spots this game are like mid right and top left. Like you start in the high ground top left, and then start moving your way down. That could work too. Or you could start in the low ground and like top left, like a little bit
Maybe
down.
if you top left, if you do it around the high grounds there. I mean,
the high
the
ground's
one
really
that
good.
have rocks, if you have, I don't know, like Mirror Tanks or Telenus Colossi, and then a
Yeah.
Helios on the low ground who just puts out a ton of stuff.
Yeah, like
And
this
then an
area
Elementalist
could
who
be a
just
really good
attacks or something.
Game paused.
I don't know where you're looking.
Oh, sorry. Do you not see my
Awesome.
pings?
No.
We'd have
I
to
see
do
it.
observer vision.
I think below or above that is a really good spot. Or like go to the
Like this
double
right
high
here.
ground area.
Oh, you look there? F.
Look at mid right. Like no one uses that, but that looks really strong this game.
It is powerful. It looks powerful.
They only have like theoretically, there's only 2 entrances to it. Like that one. Or I don't know. Like there's that one entrance to the high ground, and then you could defend like to the right, and there'd just be 2 entrances that you would have to defend. And both of them would be very hard for Zerg to break. But then there's like so many rocks you'd have to defend. I don't know. That'd be interesting.
Wait, then did you mess up my cam? I tried to watch your perspective. And yours was just somewhere on the. Right,
Hmm.
maybe I'll have to use some other cam this game.
So what do we think of their comp so far?
I like the engineer. It's really rarely played. I don't know. Have you guys played with the recent change that now you get eco even when it's lifted?
I've not.
I haven't, but I don't imagine it being like game changing. It is a
Yeah.
nice change, but it's not enough to put engineer like in an S tier
Probably
class,
not.
right?
His
No,
equals
not
already
S
too
tier.
bad. Yeah.
But it's really just all about if you can put out those 1 or 2 Odins in the base, that's
Mm.
already huge. If your team, if you can just prevent the Zerg from killing them. I remember one game I played where I just ignored the Odin completely and killed everything else, and I didn't realize that at the end of the game I got 80k damage just from those,
Wow.
from like 2 1/1 Odins. So that's something to look out for
I think
if you have the money.
they're the highest DPS units in the game, I think.
Yeah.
Survivors.
I think they do like 800 damage per shot if they're 3/3. Yeah. And they're so tanky too.
Yeah, they cost a shit ton though.
Yep.
We'll see. Maybe we'll
Ooh.
see some. Maybe I'll just die off guard too though.
I think ZBT is going for a Simpico here. That'd be cool.
Yeah, they are. All right, we'll see. Susu probably against the Haka. We'll see Susu probably dragging the units or the links right next to his Widow Mines. A good Zerg will probably just pull them away, or an experienced one. Maybe if they're unfamiliar with the strategy,
I
I
see
could
that all the
see them.
time. Oh, never mind. He kind of missed.
And he's getting some
that
kills.
last mine. Oh no.
Yeah, it was done before. Zerk just pulled in time. Now Smalls is coming, probably gonna kill that right away.
Yep. That was a big
That's
big mess up from Susu. He really needed that second fourth mine.
Yeah, we're gonna at least 4 gas. Probably more. Alright, they they are going for that same spot. Alright, we're getting some interesting, probably a little bit uncoordinated. Okay, Diaka did clear it out. Susu, yeah, he did move the Widow Mines. Probably to hope that Diaka doesn't go for them, but he did. In the meantime, Moron again with his bigger walls, but his outpost again doesn't get killed. I mean, okay, fairly it's not that far into the game, but 13 kills again? That's not bad. Usually for me, it's one of those pings that I just look out for. If I know there's a spirit, I'll just wait right at the start and look. Okay, where's that ping?
The Hawk is definitely gonna find his eco here too.
Oh,
So he needs to salvage.
going to the high ground. Okay, he's withdrawing. He can. Oh, he's not
Oh, he's
withdrawing
not
the other one.
salvaging the
though.
other one.
He only withdrew one. Did he not have the other one hotkeyed?
Possibly.
And he didn't even salve. Oh,
I don't
does he
think
not
he's.
know?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty big for Spirit. I mean, the entire reason why salvage on those buildings was implemented is because it was so huge to losing them early. And now, I mean, if he gets this lucky as last game, maybe.
Game
But
paused.
Oh,
but they're
awesome.
pausing.
Jesus.
You're gonna have to rate this not for kids.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's my YouTube channel, I guess, very R-rated. If you've seen some of my other videos.
If you rate it for kids though, you can't actually talk.
Oh, really?
Like you can't comment in the YouTube section. Yeah.
Oh.
So I had that issue. Like there were videos I had where like
Mhm.
there was no profanity or anything. So I'm like, yeah, okay, can watch this. But then like no one can comment or comment. And
Small's going on Big Spin right here. He's probably getting high ground vision, immediately making that medevac. It's nice that you're safe, but those 200 minerals do hurt you eco less early.
Puns, yeah. What do you guys think about the team balance here? I think the game's looking really survivor favored. I mean, Starting I think is a decent player, but Smalls as well. But I don't think they have quite the skill to beat pretty skilled players.
I think it's all going to depend on the simp eco. There's 3 people ecoing in there. There's a lot of eco. It could easily snowball.
Finds that now true. That could be pretty huge. Getting all this gas too, like all the gas, even if they all salvage. Maybe if they even get anything, that could be pretty big. They do have the Haka again though, so that's generally just very hit or miss. And he did not find it. Okay, he's going for Sam.
I think Sam
doesn't
has
even have level 2 though.
eco.
He should probably not be doing that. Sam has a little extra interesting little corner eco aim. I mean, the Zergling, if one were to go from here to around the corner, it would maybe just barely miss, I guess.
I could see a random lane find and then like 5 helper lanes coming.
There are a lot of links around. Smalls just decides to let them unmove, I guess. Wait, maybe, but the rocks kind of do help in this case. Because since the rocks are open here, the links would probably just move through this area instead. Instead of going this big way.
Was Slayer Bounty going for the super simp wall on the bottom left? And then give up?
I think he just, no.
Because there's a Stargate there.
Maybe.
Okay,
I don't know.
Discovered by Oh, Tasha's in a really dangerous position.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any mana for a
Probably
out.
I think gonna die here.
I think the scientist can help him.
Scientist helping. Nova's close too. Some misdirection.
Wow.
He's not even level 2 yet. Okay, now he's refocusing. Okay, that was fairly well done by Sam.
Yeah.
And also, a little unfortunate by Smalls that he just let that happen. If he just followed Tasha and now Nova could just cloak and recall.
I think the Nova
he didn't recall.
Oh, he's getting his...
Okay, he just walks up.
He'll live here.
The miss of detection. Oh, so annoying.
Those pickoffs really could have been huge. With the Nova nearby, she wouldn't have an escape. Killing the Tasha and the Nova would have been a really good move, but it's unfortunate that...
Yeah, if they get big in their base. Look at that, this eco.
Yeah, it is
really
huge.
need to find that.
That's a game-winning eco, right?
The rest of the map, like, there's not that much eco. If they can somehow kill all that eco, which is not really gonna happen, but
big link ball going.
Yeah.
I think the big thing here is they should be getting nervous if they're communicating and the Zag realizes that they haven't been able to find any ecos. Getting Overseers out ASAP probably would be the decision, but if they don't communicate that, That Simpy goes, it's gonna stay there forever.
If you look at Zerg's perspective here, a lot of pings on the map. They don't really seem to know how to address them. I mean, okay, a few link balls here, but overall, especially NG outposts are really hard to kill early game.
Definitely are.
Yeah.
If you just send link balls and they notice that, they just make so many Widow mines.
I think Tiz is
Yeah,
also
and at
going
that
around
point,
building accumulative thing
it's
for
all
top of him.
patient.
So all that gas, I mean, it's gonna be huge
Yeah.
for NG.
Yeah, that's very important for NG.
Yaka, I think he's wasting all the time on Tosh there.
I'm glad he's not
Tosh,
wasting cloak energy. Or now he went back into
Scan.
cloak. I really
But, yeah.
don't think he needs to be in cloak right now. He needs more energy so he can have kill potential. Because without
Something
drag,
drag.
he's just basically a Kerrigan. Or like a Thackerus with slightly more
Yes.
movement speed.
Faster, I guess.
Yeah, but like
What
once
is he
he doesn't have
going for?
drag, it's very hard to get kills. With only like 40 energy.
Alright, trying to call outpost here. He doesn't really seem to know where to go.
Like he sees Nova here, but he doesn't have the energy to capitalize on it. I think
Even
that's one
if
thing
Nova
ILC
can
does
just
very
get
good.
away.
Oh, that's gonna
kills
hurt.
the old boy.
Man, that was really good targeting from Sis.
Yeah.
Oh,
And yes, they have the map.
good bait.
He dodged it, so that was good.
Okay, Bunny now also coming. I'm not sure if I like this choice to make a lot of Marines. They
Yeah.
just die.
Big waste of money.
It's a little bit pointless.
You're a waste of
I
money.
mean, with this eco, they can support it.
That's server.
Tiaka not finding this.
He's server
Yeah.
muted.
This
Just,
Simpico though, like ZBT is just running the game for his team.
Yeah, this it's not even gonna be close. More on the other side. I mean,
Sam moved his
2K.
eco in there too, so it's like
Oh,
4
really?
people eco in there now.
Oh god.
Wow.
Sizz, Bugs
just-
Bunny, Sam, ZBT.
A giant
If they
eco.
lose to that, that's gonna be so
Yeah, that's gonna be frustrating.
I mean, how are you even supposed to find this? It's
well,
brilliantly built.
Oh, true. Wait, Diaka would have to make the overseers. They have Nyata. I completely
Yeah.
forgot.
Oh, I mean,
I feel like she's been mostly creep. Actually.
I think you'd have to find it with a scan. Like that's not really good. It's hard to patrol in there. Or not hard to patrol, but like
Yeah, you probably wouldn't. You would just do, I don't know, maybe the high ground low.
like I feel like I would patrol it, but I wouldn't like check it.
Yeah, we kind of see the difference. Oh, he didn't right click. Pylons.
Actually, if the Hawka goes up the ramp on the right side,
now they
he would see the mission commands because they're within 8 range.
Previously, it was set up though. I think he would
Yeah.
just be out, but
But he would have to get here in the first place. Like, why would he go here at this point?
Yeah, there's just no outpost there.
And he's just waiting with the Haka. That's, I don't know. He can't waste his time on this like that. When
What do you
time's
think of this?
precious-
What do you think of Sizz's Roach outpost in bottom left?
Oh.
I really hate this playstyle. I think it is just so cancerous to deal with.
Yeah.
Yes,
very
Zerg,
little
okay.
effort. Yeah, it just.
It's so little
stressful.
effort and like it kills like all your roaches.
Domination tankers.
You need like scans for every time to kill one. It doesn't
This is
feed much
a lot.
gas.
Alright, Smalls got the Hydras. They do have 1 range damage. Don't have the Hydra upgraded.
The Haka didn't go for the Hydra or the roaches.
He was tricked.
Imposter plays. I mean, just look at the
Look at
map.
this.
It is.
Oh my god, Sam pushing now. Those scans for Zerg. This is.
It's looking a lot like.
They don't know what to do. Yeah, this might be a game.
The only scans they have are Niagara scans, and they need them for like.
And they're wasting them like that. Like, they really. If they haven't found eco, then they have to be scanning the map constantly. And they can't use it here on the high ground to kill one thing, or here to kill the Stargate that they know is there. That's not covering anything.
I think it's just the weakness of Dahaka. Like Dahaka never gets scanned because he's so starved for points. So they have to use Niagara. Dahaka doesn't have detection, so he needs the scans for like finding Team Nova and like the Tinkers and stuff. They have like no scans to find the Simpico, which is winning the game.
And he seems to be a little clueless right now as to what to do. He just roamed here low left and right, but He's already doing. I guess he's trying to go for the Nova here, but she can always just recall out. Yeah, right there.
I mean, if you look at the map, Zerg is just blind. They have no map control in a lot of different spots.
Yeah,
They're
their
about to
creep's
lose their
being
lair as well.
completely
I
pushed
mean,
in. Stuff's getting killed now. This looks really GG. Marines pushing in. Oh, the multi-site pushes. So good for taking the attention away from Zerg. All the while they have zero clue that this eco's right here.
a lot of the time
Just
it is a game
flourishing.
ender, that kind of push. I mean, if you can't
And
stop
even
it.
NG's starting to kick in here, but a little late to the party. Probably not gonna change all too much.
Once the Hawk goes on creep, it just kind of snowballs for survivors. Like get more and more ego, kill more and more stuff.
Yeah, they don't have the eco. They're not getting enough out of this, or at least minerals, to really make the difference here. They can get upgrades all they want. Sam's getting 2-2. Yeah. I mean, if at this point, okay, they're getting the upgrades fairly. But if the survivors have bigger or better upgrades than you, that's usually an indicator of something going pretty wrong, or the Zerg having huge eco.
Oh, he's called.
We know neither one, or the former one isn't, or the latter one isn't the case. Yeah, they call GG here.
If we look at the
Quite
eco,
understandable.
Bugs Bunny has 45k, Sam 30k, ZBT's 24k, Slayer's 19k.
Big ecos, and we're
And
not
like,
even
yeah.
past 20 minutes.
Yeah, like those were all from the Simp eco. Everyone else was like super kind of starved.
Poor-ish.
Yeah, everyone was kind of poor besides that. Like Templar had 20k. Like that's not really game ending. Like they would have definitely become able to come back from that. So that was a Simp eco winning the game.
Yep.
I think.
I mean, it happens very often. I think maybe too
Yeah.
often. Those
Oh,
kind of really good
another
spots, you know, just
another way they could have found that was with Niadra's Parasite, either on like a Overlord or Overseer from Dahaka or Corruptors. Like those
Yeah,
can all
Dahaka
work very well.
didn't make any overseers. They picked the comp where they could have. You can put the oversight on overseers, can you not?
Yep, and it is a lot of vision. Like
They-
one thing I really like about it too is it has so much vision that you can find things without them knowing
them
that you found
noticing.
it. Yeah, so you
Okay.
can like really snipe it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if they got the top angle, you know, the top side of that Simpico had an overseer flying by and then broke it with Banes or something.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
could have been a way to get back into the game.
That would
Considering
have
they
won
had
the
all
game.
eco there.
That would have won the game. That would have taken out their 4 best players.
Yeah. Didn't happen. Didn't
Yeah.
happen. So they lost. Unfortunate, but obviously that can happen all the time. Should just realize the situation. Probably got scanned instead of where'd it go? The flaming breath.
Yeah.
Or probably just not taking the Akka to begin with.
oh, Arclay is
Maybe
online.
that's-
Maybe it's invite that guy.
Ooh.
That way we can.
Let's get some champion insights.
Yeah, maybe we can make fun of his Survivor MMR.
Who's on leaderboard right now? Which one of you guys? Or which one's the number one?
Could
You
be
three
anyone.
have been battling, right? You three and ZBT.
Oh, is it really a battle though? We'll see next
Okay.
game.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Noobs.
Let's see.
Server mute time.
Did Chico just say something?
Yeah.
Alright, let me just go ahead and server mute him.
No, I didn't do anything. I'm a good boy.
Abusing the powers.
Okay, I'm gonna
Caught
unserver
on
mute him.
tape.
Okay.
Wow.
You guys are a bunch of filthy. Oh wait.
Guys, a bunch. Well. No, we're casting some Premates here.
We are recording, so.
I was totally not about to say game award.
Okay, I'm definitely muting you now. There we go.
I thought you had a mute. All right, whatever.
No, I didn't really hear what he said, but I can edit. But I don't think he actually said.
All right. What do you think, guys? Maybe one more, and then we should play some games too.
Yeah, I think that would be good. I think also Premade is kind of dying, so I mean, more and more people are leaving. So
Yeah, I mean
of
we
us
have
will
like
probably
50
go
people though, so even if 5 people leave, we have enough.
Yep.
All right, let's look at the rocks.
Oh well, I mean,
They
they
were
might
doing
change
it.
if they're choosing.
They might change. Yeah, they're changing.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
they're
Rocks
choosing to
always
default
change
all
after
this
the
time.
custom options as well. It's always respawning.
Oh, okay.
These are not.
I think these rocks are very good.
Yeah, I
We
mean
should
they're
keep them.
ridiculous. If you look at top left, I mean,
Templar spam.
bot right looks amazing. I mean, that is an insane
Ooh.
face.
Bottom left, great Simpico for profit. Only requires 6 walls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. Might be worth it to make like an extra one.
Changed.
Bot left base looks like their only option
Oh.
actually. Maybe bot right, but I mean, Rocks
Bottom
are
left
looking
looks
a little
great.
sparse. I think bot left is. I think if Zergs can really focus on the bottom left, I'd have it.
If you put like very high glass cannon units on the high ground, like Zerg has to wrap all the way around, and like that's just free DPS.
I mean, I think that's the best possible rock location, right? The entry location. But
Yeah. Yep.
So far away from Zerg's reach.
Um,
Smalls picks the Haka again.
wow.
Interesting.
mm,
I don't know if he doesn't get a strong partner here. This can just snowball like last game. I feel like he needs someone to assist him with the mid-game pressure.
Game
Especially that
paused.
seems where he's getting a lot out of hand. We pick.
Mm,
Is Susu playing? He is playing.
Oh,
Clyde is playing.
that is
I think
disturbing.
Clyde's too strong. Maybe Clyde Moran. That would be fun. But
oh. Okay.
I would have suggested Templar or Susu here. Maybe.
with smalls,
Or-
I don't know. I think they
or
might need
Archley?
Pride.
They're all bad players.
I don't know, I haven't really seen Arclay play Zerg too much recently.
That's
I mean,
because
that's what's holding him back. I think from his Masters promo.
I think CBT mentioned something similar.
Yeah. So we can make fun of Archer as Survivor MMR right now, right?
Number 2.
200
He
points
dropped
behind.
a lot. How
No,
much
he
did
didn't
he
drop.
drop?
He did not drop. He was gone up a lot.
Really? I thought he
Yeah.
lost the game or something. How
Oh,
did you
maybe.
get so high? How did you play this game? Jesus.
It's called Spirit. I went to 3K Spirit without losing a single game.
Alright.
That was
So-
after game 3K Stukov, and I was losing like 20% of my games to Stukov. Like Spirit is just strong.
OP.
I won a lot of games as Warfield too, like against good people like Diamonds and Masters or whatever, like 1v1s.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's surprising.
What? Warfield's strong.
Okay, I guess.
I've beaten a lot of GMs with my Spirit too. Like I beat ILC's Solo Zerg. I beat Ryoshima. I've beaten. How many times have I beaten you, Dundee? Like 3 times in a row, right?
That was when I first started
Back
playing
in
the
the day.
game.
Yeah, I
used to
know.
play hockey.
Yeah.
Okay,
Some
well,
moons never heal.
so unfortunately, I think my camera's
least
really
once.
messed up. It has zoomed in all the way.
Mine's
Oh, no.
black, so
How do I
Mine's
fix
on
this?
that better.
is black for 2
Ooh.
people.
Yeah. Actually, I can like watch Archlight.
Oh, I think a recording session might come to an end for this.
I
game.
can stream maybe.
Yeah, but
I can-
I don't know if I can
Does
record
that work?
that.
I can record it and send to you.
Okay, I might just not record this one. If you're recording on your end, I'm
Okay.
gonna have to commentate. So I'm
I'm recording it